Hi guys, welcome back to the Light Side, and as you can see, it's been a while. I don't know how long it's been, Mark. It's been a while since we've cooked a recipe.
It's a bit, I'd say over a year.
Yeah. So the reason I'm doing this recipe because I'm taking a cake to work, and as you can see in the far background, there's a lot of carrots. So obviously this is going to be a carrot cake. To introduce the ingredients, we do have 2 cups of self-raising flour, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1 teaspoon of salt. I'm just looking at the recipe here. 1.5 teaspoons of cinnamon, half a teaspoon of nutmeg, half a teaspoon of ginger, 4 large eggs, 1 cup of white sugar and half a cup of, it's supposed to be light brown sugar, but I use dark brown sugar because it gives it more taste.
Makes it richer.
1.5 teaspoons, can you see that?
Yeah.
Of vanilla extract. I haven't measured that out because I ain't got nothing to put it in. 1 cup of vegetable oil. It did say crushed pineapple we're having that because we don't do that. 2.5 cups of carrots grated, and I have put extra walnuts in which I've chopped at the back, and these ones are for decoration on the top. And I think that's all the ingredients, Mark. So let's get started. I will go through the
Icing and stuff.
yeah, later. It's supposed to have a cream cheese frosting icing, but that's not very stable and I'm carrying it to work, so I'm using a buttercream vanilla. I remember the last time I carried a carrot cake and it decided to slide everywhere, so we're not going to do that. Grease and line your, can you see that?
Yep.
3 pans, 9-inch, and preheat your oven to 180 centigrade or 350 Fahrenheit. So in my mixing bowl, I'm going to combine the flour and all the other ingredients. So that's the flour, the baking powder, the baking soda.
While you do that, do you want to know a fun fact?
You do the fun facts, Mark.
Nutmeg,
Salt.
if you have too much of it, can actually cause hallucinations.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's a hallucinogenic.
Cinnamon. And if you notice, I put pink in Malayan salt because that's our favourite. Nutmeg and ginger, and can stir to combine. Remove all my trays because I don't want any mess. That was a bit loud. Right, in a large mixing bowl we're going to add the eggs and we're going to beat them so they're nice and frothy. You're supposed to use a hand mixer, but you know what? I can't be bothered with using a hand mixer. Why use a hand mixer and waste time? And guess what?
You've shelled it.
I've shelled it. I've got shell in it. Oh. Guys, I'll come back to you when I've added the eggs. Okay, now you want to beat these until they're light and fluffy. And we'll be back to you when that's done. Right, you want a consistency like this, Mark? Give me a quick look. So it should be light and fluffy. Okay? Ready to put that? Done. Okay.
What's next?
Now what we need to do now is we need to combine the white and the brown sugar, and we need to mix it for at least 4 minutes.
Mix it into the egg.
Yeah, into the egg mixture.
Alright, let me move the camera again.
And obviously I'm not going to put the camera on for a whole 4 minutes. So once that's combined, we'll be right back. Okay, once it's fully combined, it should have a consistency, oh, like this, nice and frothy, I think that's quite good, Mark, don't you?
Yeah, let's give them a nice show. Nice and almost looks like a meringue.
Yeah, right, okay, so the next thing we need to do now is to add 1.5.
Is to had.
Add? Is to add?
When it wants to open.
Yeah. 1.5 teaspoons. Is it 1.5 teaspoons, Mark? Just remind me. Yeah. All I'm going to do, I'm just going to add the half teaspoons at a time, so 3 half teaspoons. 1, 2, and 3. And then you want to give that a quick whisk, guys, until that's fully incorporated. So. Okay, what we do now, we take it off the mixer because what we don't want to do is overbeat the flour because it'll make a tough cake. So we need to add the dry ingredients into the wet ingredients. And then we're going to use a cutting technique to fold it in. And you only want to fold it in until it's just combined. This may take a little bit longer. Do you want to pause it and then we'll be right back when it's done?
Okie dokie.
I made a slight boo-boo, guys. When I added the vanilla extract, I should have added the oil, so I did do a quick mix to incorporate the oil in. Okay, lastly is the chopped walnuts and the carrots.
Always seems like so much carrot.
Yeah, but then it cooks down, Mark.
I know, but it's like it just doesn't look like it'll mix in proper.
And then we'll mix till it's just combined. As you can see, I've equally divided it between 3 spring form pans, and they go in the oven for 20 to 25 minutes at 180 Celsius or 350 Fahrenheit, and we'll be back when they are cooked. Okay, those are cooked now. What we do now is we leave them to cool till they're completely cold. I'm going to leave them for about 10 minutes and take them out of the pans, put them on the cooling rack, leave them to cool, and then I'll be back with you when I do the buttercream icing. As you can see, guys, they are now out of the oven and cooling down. I have took the outer rim out, but I've left the underneath because they're still quite warm. And then I've toasted some walnuts to put on for decoration after. Had a little bit of a what do you call it?
A mishap.
A mishap. I did put some walnuts in earlier, but then I thought the oven smells a bit oof. Can you see them?
Yeah.
They're a bit cremated.
So we did a fresh batch.
Yeah, we did a fresh batch, and they're still sizzling, so they're still cooking, so they're getting blacker and blacker as we speak. Anyway, okay, cakes are cold, nuts are done. Final process.
Beans in the stomach.
That was just on the video, guys. Oh god. 3 cups of icing sugar, well sifted. 1 block of butter, which is 250 grams. 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, and we're gonna put the butter in the mixer, and you need to mix it for a total of 5 minutes. Just the butter. As you can see, this is a darker texture. When it's mixed, it should be pale. So.
Do you mean colour, not texture?
That's the one. I've done that many videos today, I don't even know where I am. So, it's supposed to be room temperature, but it's not very warm in our house. So it might take longer than 5 minutes to mix. Anyway, we will show you the consistency when it's mixed. Okay, right. Your butter should now look like this. It's white in consistency and it's doubled in size. Now, the recipe did say 5 minutes to mix it. I'll definitely recommend using the hand mixer because it took me about 25 minutes to get to this stage, all according to your room temperature. Anyway, what you do now is you put in half a cup of icing sugar at a time. So I'm just going to put in half a cup. because obviously you don't want to look like a ghost. And I'm going to mix in the vanilla extract in as well, and then we'll beat that until it's all gone, and then we'll come back at you when we're finished. Now, Mark, tell me when I'm in.
You're in.
This is what your buttercream frosting should end up like. Very pale in consistency.
Colour.
And what do I say? Consistency?
I don't know why you keep saying consistency.
Colour. Mark's tasted it and he thinks it's...
That's banging.
Okay. Right. Let's top it. Now, excuse me, I'm not very good at decorating cakes. I'm very good at making them, but my decorative skills are not the best.
Yeah, but what you lack in decorating skills, you make up for in actual how it tastes.
And I don't have a turntable either. So
we make do.
Yes. Right, this may take some time, but I will show you the finished product when it's done. So I'll be right back with you. And there you have it. Okay, it's not the prettiest cake, but I think I've done a very, very good job of making a carrot cake. If you would like to see me do any more recipes, because it's been a long time since we've done one.
And we miss doing them.
We do actually.
Yeah.
We won't do them every week, but once in a while we'll pop up with one. Please drop us a comment down below, or Mark.
Or join the Discord, or we'll probably put something in the community tab when it comes round to wanting to do one.
Yeah, so yeah, we've started using the community tab now, so if you want to jump on there and give us a message, that would be greatly appreciated, and we will see you in the next video. Bye for now.
Try.